Hi Taurus, this is your bonus tarot reading for this month. We'll have 3 separate spreads in this reading. In the first spread, we'll look at what you urgently need to know right now, and it could be about pretty much anything, whatever comes up. Then in the second spread, we'll take a look at the advice for the situation we'll see in the first spread. And in spread number 3, we'll look at the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Alright Taurus, so here's what you urgently need to know right now. We have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Then we have the King of Cups clarified by the Hangman. We have the Magician clarified by the King of Swords. And we have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with 2 people, yeah? A water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So you will have a choice to make, Taurus, between those 2 people, the King of Cups and the King of Swords. It could be about love, but it could also be about pretty much anything, absolutely anything. Work, business, finances. You could be a hiring manager and you could be looking at 2 people your company is trying to hire. And one of them could be the King of Cups, the other one is the King of Swords. If this is about love, then yeah, both people will actually come forward with an equally good offer, and that will basically create this dilemma for you. Alright, so yeah, let's talk about this real quick. The Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Every once in a while, the Six of Pentacles comes through as a card of a choice, right? It is a card of balance, but it's also a card of a choice. You see how there is a person standing up, standing in the middle, right? And there's 2 people sitting down. The person standing up in the middle, I think that's you, Taurus, and the 2 people sitting down. One of them is the King of Cups, and the other one is the King of Swords, and you'll have to make a decision which of the 2 you want to move forward with. The Ace of Pentacles, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Two of Pentacles. So for work, business, and finances, again, if you are in charge of hiring, this is you deciding whom you want to give the Ace of Pentacles, whom you want to hire, whom you want to work with, whom you want to sign a contract with, right? The Two of Pentacles clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, same story as the Six of Pentacles. This is a card of a choice. For those of you who are dealing with those 2 people from the love perspective, then the Ace of Pentacles most likely represents an equally good offer from both of them, right? Both of them are, you will look at them as golden opportunities with that Ace of Pentacles, because both of them perhaps want long-term with you. Both of them showed you and even proved you that they're serious about you. And the Ace of Pentacles is no joke. The King of Cups, the next card over, that would be suitor number 1 or candidate number 1. They're clarified by the Hangman, right? The Hangman is a Pisces card, right? It's a major kind of card of a Pisces, right? So if this King of Cups is a Pisces, then the Hangman is a confirmation that this person is a Pisces, right? At the same time, the Hangman could be a card of stagnation, nothing happening. So perhaps you're going to put this person on hold, or you have already put them on hold. And it's also a card of a sacrifice. So perhaps this person is ready to sacrifice what they need to do in order for this to happen, right? On the other hand, the Magician is clarified by the King of Swords. So the King of Swords and the Magician is the same person. If this person is a Gemini, it makes sense. The Magician is a Gemini and a Virgo card. But at the same time, the Magician is, if this is about work, then the Magician is like really good at what they do, right? The Magician is like a miracle worker. They are professional. Someone like that. If this is about love, then the Magician, if it's not a Gemini, then the Magician could make things happen, right? It's not always a positive card. It could be a negative card, but only if particular cards are surrounding the Magician, right? And I don't see those cards here. So the Magician in this case is positive. The Magician, again, is a card of manifestation. It's a card of taking action, right? And the Magician's got all the tools they need. So he could be like a very resourceful individual, or a very creative individual. If something doesn't work, they try another thing. Or they just keep you surprised all the time because they do things for you. Alright, so yeah, basically you do have a dilemma on your hands, like I said. Yeah, in the second spread, let's take a look at the advice for this situation real quick. Here's the second spread, Taurus. This is the advice for what we saw in the first spread. We have the Queen of Pentacles clarified by Judgment. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Cups clarified by the Two of Wands, and we have the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You know what? I was really hoping to see an answer between which of the kings you should be moving forward with, or advised to be moving forward. But the universe wants you to make up your mind on your own. Yep, at the end of the day, it will all come down to you having to make a judgment call, right? Judgment, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, that's exactly it. You having to make a judgment call. You're the Queen of Pentacles here, right? Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. The Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck is a card of an ending, or just cutting someone out. And obviously, there's going to be one winner and one loser, and the loser, unfortunately for them, will have to be cut out, right? The Wheel of Fortune in the middle is the start of a cycle, right? That's what's on the table. That's what this dilemma is about. No matter what the nature of this connection is, love, work, business, it involves starting a cycle. Right, and at the end we do have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Two of Wands. This is again you having to make a judgment call. But I guess this is just like a hint from the universe. Make a decision based on what's best for you. Whatever makes you happy, whatever satisfies you, I guess. Because the Nine of Cups is a card of a personal satisfaction, fulfillment. It's a card of wish come true in some cases, right? The Two of Wands, the Nine of Cups, yeah, it's something. It's a card of someone who is feeling good for themselves, not because you're selfish, but we are in its life to be happy, as one person once said, and I'm paraphrasing. You can look it up, but whether you agree with it or not, but that's the advice from the universe. Whatever makes you happy, right? The Two of Wands clarifying the Nine of Cups is a card of somebody having to make a choice. And again, this is what we saw in the first spread, you having to make a choice. And this is a way of the universe to tell you the choice that you're going to be making. Just base it on, personal happiness, I guess, or whatever you think will work out for you in the best way in the future. Okay, so yeah, Taurus. Yeah, I was hoping to see an answer, like a clear, direct answer, but at the end of the day, it's the universe wants you to make up your mind on your own. All right, and we're moving forward. Spread number 3 is the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Here's the third spread, Taurus. This is the next good thing that'll happen to you, that'll at least put a smile on your face. We have death, we have the Sun clarified by the Three of Cups, we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands, and we have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Leo, Aries, or any zodiac sign. This is one interesting reading. Something is coming to an end, or something is changing. Something or someone is going through a major change. All right? And whatever this ending is, or transition or transformation, that will give you a reason to celebrate. Right? I thought of one thing that happened to me once, right? At work. I had a boss, and he was a total jerk. And then nobody liked him. And then that boss eventually got fired. All right, and everybody at work was happy. That's what could be happening here. But, death, yeah, it could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, right? Death is a Scorpio major iconic card. But death is a card of a transformation. Death, it could be an ending, right? For some of you, you could be retiring, right? And that symbolizes an ending, and that's why you're celebrating. You could be quitting a job yourself. All right, and you're starting a new job, or you're quitting a job because you will no longer have to work for an extended period of time. You could be traveling for the next couple of years or something like that. Death, whatever this death represents in your case, again, it's something good, good news. You see how on the right side of the death card there is a sunrise. You see that? I know it's not really close to the camera, but there is a sunrise. And the very next card that came out is the sun. Very symbolic. We have the sunrise, and then the sun actually shows up. Okay? Perhaps your life is about to change in a big, major way, because you will have a new person coming into your life, right? Perhaps you're single right now, and perhaps you lost all hope that you'll ever meet the right person, and there it is. There he or she is. Right? The sun could be a Leo you're dealing with, but the thing about the sun card, it's the happiest card in the deck. It really is. Right? And it's clarified by the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of a celebration. So you'll be happy and you'll be celebrating. Alright? The Fool on the bottom of the deck could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Fool is also a pretty happy card. As a matter of fact, whenever the Sun and the Fool cards come out in the same spread, I always point out the similarities between those two cards, right? Again, in the Fool card, we have the Sun. So we have the Sun in this reading 3 times. There is a Sun and a Death card, there is a Sun and a Fool card, and there's the Sun card itself. So yeah, in the right upper corner of the Fool card we have the Sun, right? And the gesture of the kid riding the horse in the Sun card, and the gesture of the person on the Fool card. To me, this is an identical gesture, right? They look the same. And to me also, this is a gesture of a very happy individual, right? We have the 8 of Wands clarified by the 6 of Wands right next to the deck. For some of you, the 8 of Wands, again, good news, or things will finally speed up, right? Perhaps something was on hold and now it's finally moving forward, and that's why you're happy, that's why you're celebrating. It's a card of communication, travel. My favorite interpretation of the 8 of Wands is the Cupid's arrows card. Alright, the 6 of Wands clarifying it is a card of victory, success. It's a card of being recognized, being awarded. It's also a card of feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what's going on. Alright, so yeah, no matter how you slice it or dice it, this is a fantastic spread. Alright? Hopefully all of this makes sense, Taurus, but that's what I have for you for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing October.